How do you build yourself up after being manipulated? I fell into a trap by someone influential, successful, took away my self-confidence and confused me. I now know they weren't aligned with my values anyways. What is the best way to get back on track? Well, it's exactly how you started this question. That's your answer. You got to now build yourself up. That's the key. That's how you avoid manipulation. Because how do most people approach this game called life? They rely on others to build them up. We require on the praise of others. We require on the great feedback from others. Yes or no? If we were to be honest, it's true. This is why we have given away our power. And when you give your power away to somebody else, they have the same power to break you down. Hello, are you awake? So now you got to build yourself up. And no longer be becoming somebody's slave, the guest in your own home, the casting star in your own freaking movie. You got to now choose to step forward as the main character. That's the key here. And at the same time, if you really want to protect yourself against manipulation, it's about realizing when you're dealing with a manipulator, you're dealing with somebody who's not thinking like you. You're dealing with an expert of their field. What I really mean. I want you to remember this quote, okay? You're going to hear this from me again one day. Mark Twain beautifully once said, never argue with difficult people because they'll drag you down to their level and beat you with their own experience. So true when you agree. Anytime you are defending yourself against a difficult person, anytime you're entertaining whatever they're saying, understand you are dealing with an expert of their field. They are extremely world-class at being difficult. This means you got to know what they're going to use against you. And the truth is, difficult people know your insecurities better than you actually do, because that's their field of expertise, putting people down. So they'll target your insecurities, okay? So let's say, for example, you've got an insecurity. You require somebody else for you to feel whole with yourself. Well, there you go. You've got a recipe for a great gaslighter narcissist coming your way. You'll have somebody who will show you a little bit of love, acceptance, and then they'll begin to abuse you. But you'll still hold on because you require them for you to feel whole. That's setting you up for years of abuse, and you'll never let go because you haven't truly let go of that limiting belief you have. Are you guys getting this? The best form of protection against manipulation is to work on healing you. Until you heal those wounds, they will always be targeted. Because here's a fact, nobody has ever been offended by a statement that doesn't apply to them. Anytime you are being offended, realize this, they are not offending you. It's not what somebody says to you that's offending you. It's what you're telling yourself long after they have stopped talking. That's what's creating offense. And once you awaken to that truth, you realize anytime something is hurting you, you got to look within and ask yourself, what's the insecurity, the wound I got to heal? Until you heal that, you'll just be somebody who's easily offended. Therefore, you'll be easily manipulated. When you're easily offended, you're easily manipulated. Wake up to that truth because that's step forward and closer to liberation.